This is the Acuff Theater at Opryland, USA. There have been a lot of great shows in here. One of the most popular featured Louise Mandrell as the headliner. It also provided for us one of our funniest gags because it all centers on this large auditorium and the fact that Louise loves a full house.
A lot of entertainers say, I like a small, intimate audience. They're lying to you. They like a big crowd, and they want to feel that they're loved and that people want to come see them.
So we took her fondness for a full house and turned it into an evening she'll never forget. This is the Roy Acuff Theater at Opryland, and all summer folks have been standing in line for Louise Mandrell's spectacular new stage show, Love My Country.
Every time I hear the music start.
Besides singing, Louise is known for her fancy footwork. But for this show, we've asked our audience to hoof it.
I need your help, okay?
I paid a visit to Louise's show before it started one night. While the lights and sound system were down, I asked the audience for a favor.
About an hour and 5 minutes into the show, they put on a videotape. At that point, this is Diane, the stage manager. She's going to come out and tell you to move. We want to evacuate the theater before her finale. She's going to come out and nobody's going to be here. Can you pull it off, you think? All right.
So the audience sat back to enjoy the show and to wait for their cue. Towards the end of the show, they got the signal.
You're working hard, kid. Yeah. Sweating and everything.
This videotape lets the audience reminisce about the early years with the Mandrell sisters and gives Louise the chance to make a costume change. But for this show, it means an audience quick change. The crowd really loves this. In fact, the outside of the theater looks pretty much like a block party. And just to rub it in, I've also enlisted the help of Louise Mandrell and John Haywood, Opryland's entertainment director. And this is what Louise will see for her big finale.
We're the best, just watch and see.
When the number begins, the cast acts like nothing's wrong. They're in on the gag. Erlene, John, and I are waiting underneath the front of the stage. Now, when the curtain rises, watch Louise's face. And Louise just keeps on going. Now it's John's turn.
And you know, contrary to popular belief, I do get by this show occasionally. Would you tell me what's going on over here?
Not a very good crowd, is it?
No. Not at all. We're losing money on this show. Big money.
But don't worry about this show because you're on funny business.
I don't know who to get upset with first. Whatever happened to my audience that didn't mean we didn't get the money back then?
No?
It takes Louise a moment for the shock to register.
So we came in about 10 minutes before showtime while you were upstairs asking if they'd help out. They did.
They didn't mind leaving at all.
They didn't mind leaving, no.
They just left.
And they're not coming back?
No, they are coming back.
Oh, they are coming back.
They are coming back. What we're going to do is we're going to shut it down, and we're going to start the videotape, which is where they got up and left, and they'll come back in and see your finale.
That's really nice. I'm stunned because nobody ever gets one on me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank
I
them,
will
too.
get both of you. And
You're not gonna get-
I'm on a
me, are you?
long list, aren't I, to get you?
Yeah. Alphabetically, you won't get to me for a couple of years. There's nothing like seeing an empty 1,500-seat theater to appreciate your fans a little more, huh?
Especially when you're looking at it from the stage.
Oh, I know.
It was very frightening.
Oh, but see, the thing, we were impressed that you kept going. We expected you to stop or sort of stammer around, but you were a champ. You kept going.
Oh, my sister Barbara, when I worked for her in television, said, Louise, don't complain if you don't know the answer. And I looked out and I said, what's the answer?
It wasn't there.
Well, I love my fans, and I've been really lucky because they followed me to Pigeon Forge, and my new new theater and my new show.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when you love the fans, like we love the fans, it's very devastating when somebody
that's what we were going
just
for when you were on
separates
stage
you
there.
from your fans. And
That's
isn't this an important chord?
It's a very
Isn't
important
this
chord.
the connection
Don't-
to your fans?
Don't cut that. That's one of our important cables. It's going to cut the show off there. Don't.